The Wale Soyinka Center for Investigative Journalism, in collaboration with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, has organized its 5th Fellowship Induction and Award. Speaking at the edition of the Reporters Leadership Program, the Executive Director and CEO of the Wale Soyinka Center for Investigative Journalism, Motunrayo Alaka, emphasized the need to promote and champion the eradication of gender inequity in the media space across the globe. There are more details in this next report.
Considering the media industry's growing ambivalence towards female leadership in newsroom and reporting, one significant issue for female journalists is gender discrimination. Women are notably underrepresented in editorial leadership positions in news coverage, and their opinions are mostly unheard in a male-dominated global news industry. However, the Female Reporters Leadership Program has recognized the need to alter this pattern by fostering an environment where journalists can excel and make a difference. 6 months ago, the trip began with screening and scrutinizing stages where 173 female journalists applied to be a part of the program, but only 12 made it to the finals and were inducted as fellows in the program. Motunrayo Alaka, Executive Director and CEO of WSCIJ, charged the fellows to begin to lead the change that is required to improve the well-being of women in the society.
They had to do story and leadership projects, which for us, it's one story that mainstreams women. It mustn't be exactly about women, but it mainstreams women issues. Many of them always choose stories that are about women because there are not enough stories that are focused on women. And then they have to do a leadership project, which is the more difficult thing. They have to pull resources together.
On his part, the Consul General of the Kingdom of Netherlands in Lagos, Michel Deline, charged the fellows to be intentional and resilient about investigative reporting, as this will enable them to fulfill their duties as fellows.
When I saw the video, I was also very impressed, because it's a learning process, but so is life, isn't it? I mean, you learn your whole life, you learn new things. And the fascinating thing is that at least me, and probably many people in this room, we learn also from listening and reading the media. So we learn from you. So you have that heavy responsibility of what you bring out there, what you print, what you say, what you put online. Is a source of information for many people.
Participants in the program, which started 6 months ago, presented their investigative report and spoke about the many challenges they faced while finishing the courses and the project, such as their inability to obtain trustworthy information from public officials. Blessing Olagunjoye was chosen as the overall winner of the 5th edition of the program. A story project investigated the unethical practices and absence of substantial law on surrogacy and assisted reproductive technology in Nigeria. 2 other journalists, Sarah Ayeko and Folashade Ogunride, emerged as the first and second runner-up respectively.
I had a different perception or idea when I was joining, but due to mentorships, shared learnings, shared experiences from colleagues in there, it came out really well, and I'm grateful today. I didn't know that I could do a story like this, honestly. It was an undercover, and I went with the support of 2 other friends who were not journalists to do this, and it was really interesting.
The major challenge, was the fact that the survivor didn't want to come out, didn't want to pursue the story any longer, and that further emphasize the culture of silence, which is what I tagged the story. And we're hoping to get justice for her. We're also hoping that other survivors who are going through this traumatic experience will come out and speak against their perpetrators.
Took a look at Nigeria's justice system and the cases of sexual and gender-based violence in Nigeria. And I realized that for cases such as the late Bamishe Ayinwola, that of Uwala, Omorua, and some other cases like that, you notice that the families of these victims are actually in court year in year out trying to get justice for their loved ones. And it's so sad that the average Nigerian thinks these cases should drag out in court. they really don't see it as a big deal when a murder case stays in court for many years.
Since its establishment in 2014, the Report Women program has trained 537 reporters from all 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria, published 131 stories about women and girls, and carried out extensive media monitoring with women in forces, and can boast of 74 fellows. Tamilore Akinkwole, TV360 Nigeria.